what a week it has been. Then it gets to Tuesday and I get a phone call. So I took him to A&E, and like, if it was an actual emergency, you'd be dead. Good evening, guys. So I start my new job tomorrow, so I thought I would bring you along and kind of just film the process of like settling in to a new routine. So I start tomorrow at 10 AM, so I'm gonna get an early night. I'm gonna put my hair in socks because I want to have curly hair for tomorrow, even though it is gonna spend most of the day in a claw clip, but I still want to feel nice. I feel like if I feel nice, then I will feel more confident as well. Yeah, I thought I would just bring you along as I settle into my new routine. You're in the way. Okay, it is only 20 to 10, but I'm gonna get an early night tonight, so I'm like refreshed and ready for the morning. So I will see you in the morning.
Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Yeah.
Morning, I am up, I'm ready for work. I can't decide if I'm like really nervous or not. Like, yeah, like I think I'm nervous, but like I'm not really that nervous because it's like the same job that I was doing before, just in like a different workplace. So I think I'll be fine. I think I'm more nervous because I'm coming in as a supervisor. Like normally with these type of places, like you would get promoted to supervisor or whatever, but I'm just coming in as one, and I don't want that to like get people's backs up, because I feel like that would happen at like my old workplace. So but I think it'll be fine. Like everybody seems really nice from what I've seen, which isn't really a lot, to be fair. Like I've only really spent like half an hour in this place, like in total. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm wearing my new Shein like top that I got for these, and it looks so flattering. Like I feel like I look good for work, but then I also don't want people to think that I'm like think that it's like a fashion show or something, but I want to look good at work. Like who cares? Like I like the way that it goes on the sides. It is showing like a tiny bit of skin around there, and I feel like that's gonna ride up. I think that's okay. Like I think this is appropriate. I work in a coffee shop, by the way, so like this isn't, before anybody thinks that I'm gonna start going to the office looking like this, I'm not. This is just for a coffee shop. I'll be wearing an apron as well, obviously, but yeah, I feel like this is a cute little fit. It's within uniform standards as far as I can tell. Obviously I read all of those bits and bobs before I started today. What I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be a lot of like paperwork and online training. So I'm kind of hoping I'm just going to be sat at a laptop for most of the day, because I haven't been at work in a while, like properly. I've had about 2 weeks where I've only done like a few shifts here and there. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot to just like, and I don't know what time I'm finishing today. Like, they were just like, okay, you start at 10 on this day, and I don't really have a shift, I don't have a rota yet, so I'm hoping it could be a really short day, to be fair. Like, I'm kind of prepared to be there until the end of the day, but yeah, for all I know, it could be a really short day. But yeah, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling energized this morning. I've had a really dry mouth for the last couple of days, so I think I'm gonna just have a drink of water. Like, I've got half an hour, I'm just gonna sit down with my water bottle, watch some TikToks, and yeah, just chill before I leave. So obviously I'm not gonna film anything while I'm there, because I feel like it would be a bit weird to start a new job and then like start filming everything I'm doing. But yeah, I'll keep you updated throughout the day if I can, and yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well. Almost forgot to do an update, but I worked 10 till 7:30 today, and it was chill. I spent most of the morning doing like online training and stuff, and then just kind of like served on like drive-through window for a while. Yeah, it was chill. Like, a lot of my colleagues are like girls that are like around my age, I think, which is really nice. Yeah, it's 9:30 now. I've had dinner and I'm just in bed watching some YouTube. So yeah, I'm knackered. Like, I haven't worked like a long shift in ages. I'm so tired. So I'm just gonna wind down for the evening and probably play a bit on my Switch and just watch YouTube videos. So yeah, I'm gonna catch you back up tomorrow, I think, 'cause I've got a day off, but I'll do some bits and bobs tomorrow. What a week it has been. So obviously I was planning on filming my... Hello? What's he doing? This every time I start filming now. I think he wants his own channel, to be honest. Yeah, obviously I was planning on filming my week, like settling into a new job, that kind of thing. Yeah, it's been so hectic. So I filmed a little bit on Monday, and I think that's where it stopped, basically. So Monday I started my new job. There's a clue to where I work. Got this as a little welcome gift. Really cute. Also, I had never tried a caramel macchiato before I started work, and they're so good. Like, I was actually like shocked at like how tasty it was. I've decided I'm gonna buy my own ingredients and just make it at home. Blonde roast. There are so many customizations at Starbucks, it's actually wild. But yeah, like, really yum. So started on Monday, went really well. Like, met the team, everyone was so lovely. Really refreshing place to work after working in the chaos that was Costa, which is where I used to work. So different. Like, they are so different. It's so weird. Like, you'd think like they're basically the same thing because they're the two major like coffee chains in the UK. But yeah, completely different. Starbucks is like so chill. In my previous video I talked about getting a new job, and I like wasn't gonna mention where it was, but I don't really care like what's gonna happen if I mention where I work on my channel. I don't think anything. So just to make the story make more sense and just be more clear, used to work at Costa, now work at Starbucks. I actually prefer Starbucks coffee anyway, so slay. Yeah, lovely team, lovely manager, really chill. Like, I was like, okay, this is fine. Like, I can be happy here until I find what I want to do or until I monetize my channel, whatever. Then it gets to Tuesday and I get a phone call offering me a part-time / potentially temporary job in admin and marketing. And I was like incredible, because I really wanted to get into marketing. Like, if I had to actually work for the rest of my life and do a job, it would be marketing, social media, something creative. So this is like, I've never had like a traditional role in marketing. So I went to this interview kind of like not thinking I'd get it. Like, I was like, oh, like, I don't really mind the outcome, because I already had Starbucks set up and ready to go when I did the interview. So I was like, I do have a job. Like, at the time my priority was just leaving Costa because it was just a miserable place to work by the end of it. So yeah, I went to this interview kind of like, I didn't really prepare for it, because a month or so ago I had an interview that I massively prepared for, had all my answers ready to go for like whatever they could ask. So I kind of still had that in the back of my mind, so I didn't really do any prep for this interview. Yeah, I went to it anyway, and I was like, it's good experience to like get a bit more interview kind of practice in. With this interview, it went so well. Like, they were so lovely, they obviously really liked me. Yeah, I was like, that went really, really well. And then obviously Tuesday I got a phone call. They wanted to hire me, they offered me the position. I was like, amazing. I just need to figure out with Starbucks if I can reduce my hours and fit both together. And I was like, oh my god, like I was scared because I was going in to my second shift at Starbucks and being like, any chance I could like work a second job, try and fit my hours together, like I'll do anything to make it work, because I really can't put everything into my marketing job because it's only part-time and it could only be temporary. So Kiwi, he does this all the time, like all the time. Whenever I'm trying to do something, whenever I'm sat at my desk working on my videos, whenever I'm filming a video, he's always in the corner fucking around. It's so annoying. This story is going to go on for a little bit, to be fair, so if you don't really like the yapping, I'll put the chapters in the description so you can kind of jump around the video if you want to, because I know some people do like the chit chat, some people don't. So Kiwi, he's scratching my iPad. He's actually such a little dickhead. Are we just done? I mentioned when I first got this iPad case, he did this literally less than 24 hours. Like, we just done. I mean, it doesn't matter now because it's already scratched in the first place, but what the hell? So annoying. Just go away. I don't even know what I was saying. I can't just do the marketing position because it wouldn't be enough pay, because it's only, or was only going to be 20 hours a week. So yeah, I was going into my second day at Starbucks. Like, to be fair, like me and the manager at Starbucks already had quite a good rapport. Like, we'd been back and forth chit-chatting for the last like 2 months or so, because I wanted to leave Costa and come over to Starbucks, but they didn't have like a position for me for a while. I applied for like the barista position, but it was such a drop in pay from like where I was at Costa, I couldn't accept it. Although I did accept it, and then it was like, actually, like, I've done the math, I really can't justify it. Like, it would have been like £250 less, and like I hadn't sorted out my insolvency or anything like that, so I couldn't take the risk. And then a couple months later I texted her and I was like, have you got like anything, like I'll just, like, this was after my insolvency went through, so I had like less bills to pay per month. I texted her like a couple months later and I was like really sorry, I know this is like messing you around, but like, have you got anything? I'll just take anything. Because like, oh, Costa was just such a toxic workplace in the end. Like, I'm glad I've worked there because I've met some of my best friends there. Like, I've got such a lovely group of friends, all just meeting them at Costa in the space of a year. Like, we've all literally just come and gone in a year, and like we've all met each other, and I think it was like, I don't know if I believe in fate, but I think we were all in the right place at the right time, because like a lot of us didn't like, I don't think any of us really had like a solid friendship circle before we all met each other. So within 12 months we all joined at separate times, so some of them were already there. I joined in June, and then like the other two joined in like October, I think, and then all but 2 of us have left now. So kind of fate. Like, we all get on so well. Yeah, it's just so lovely. Like, I'm so glad I did work at Costa, because I wouldn't have met my friends. And yeah, but anyway, there was a lot of back and forth to actually get me to Starbucks. Really grateful for my manager for like sticking at it, like just trusting that I'd be a good addition to the team, which I think I am. Like, I'm picking it up really quickly, getting on well with everybody, so that's a good sign. Yeah, so when I had to go in on my second day and kind of see if there was any flexibility for me to do both jobs, I felt really bad. Like, I felt like, I don't know, just like I was like taking the piss a bit, but yeah, so that was Wednesday. I had that conversation with my manager. I think what I'm gonna do is I think it still needs to be confirmed with the area manager, but I think I'm just gonna reduce my contracted hours with Starbucks a little bit and do both. Don't know what my hours will be like at Starbucks yet, but yeah, there was a bit of back and forth on it, but I think I can do both. So super grateful to Starbucks for putting up with all the back and forth. And then Wednesday night, I go to bed at 10:30 because I've got work at 6 o'clock in the morning. And then at 1 a.m, my boyfriend wakes me up. He's like stood over me, shining the torch in my face. I'm like in a deep sleep, so fully don't know what's going on. He wakes me up. He's like, bud, my right arm and leg don't feel right. And I'm like, I'm still like half asleep. I'm like, don't know what's going on. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, first of all, I think it's 7 o'clock in the morning because that's when he gets up for work. And I think I've like missed my alarm and I've been late on my 3rd day. So I'm like what's going on? Like, I wake up terrified because I don't know what's happening. And then I look at my phone and it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, yeah, my right side doesn't feel right. Like, I heard like a bang in my head. I was like, what are you talking about? So I was just like still out of it. I was like, have you called 111? Like, ask them for advice. So he does that. Kiwi, stop it. So he calls 111. They say they're going to send an ambulance. Cool. So I get out of bed. I go and sit downstairs with him while we wait for the ambulance. Then they call him back and say, oh, I've still got part of the like plastic tag bit in my slippers. And then they call him back and they say, we don't know how long an ambulance will be. Can you get yourself to A&E? So we've been waiting up an hour and a half, I think, at this point. So I took him to A&E, and to find A&E in Derriford is a nightmare. Like, it's not even funny. Like, we spent 10 minutes. We didn't know where to park. There's like, I don't know what you call it, like not scaffolding, but like, you know, the temporary gates while they're doing work everywhere. Couldn't find where to park. Then couldn't find where A&E was. Like, if it was an actual emergency, you'd be dead. If you'd never been there before and it was an emergency, because I've never been to A&E before in Plymouth, you'd be dead. Like, we spent 10 minutes walking around trying to find it. I was getting so annoyed because it was 3 o'clock in the morning at this point. I had work in 3 hours. Couldn't find A&E. Anyway, we did find it. The signage isn't like very good, and it was dark, it was raining. Not a fun time. So we get to A&E, 3 o'clock in the morning, get himself checked in, look at the board. The wait time's 10 hours. 10 hours. So I sit there with him for an hour. It's 4:15 now. And he's like, look, you could just go home. Like, the cats are at home on their own. Which is fine. Like, they are often at home on their own when we're at work, whatever. But our neighbour had this incident where, similar thing, she called 111. They were going to send an ambulance, but then she got herself to A&E instead. And they still sent the ambulance, and they couldn't get hold of her as well because you don't get any service in the hospital. So because they couldn't get hold of her, they assumed she was still in the house and she was unconscious or something. So they broke her door down, but it turned out that she was just already at the hospital. So we were kind of worried that was going to happen to us because that's what happened to our neighbour. So I was like, yeah, fine, I'll just go home. I'll see if I can get an hour's sleep. So I get home. Luckily, the door was untouched. No paramedics had tried to break in or whatever. What time do I get home? Probably like 4:30. I go to sleep for about an hour. I set my alarm for 5:25. I was already dressed for work because I was just fully expecting to be there all night. Like, I was quite happy to sit with him, but he was like, oh, there's just like no point, just go home. So I was dressed for work. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have a nap in my clothes because there's no point in getting unchanged and getting changed again. I'm only gonna be asleep for an hour. Like, really, what's the point? So my alarm for 5:25, and then I leave at probably like 6:20. So I just get up, I brush my teeth, brush my hair. Actually, I don't even know if I brushed my hair, to be honest. I just scraped it back in a claw clip. Still had makeup on from the day before anyway, so yeah, I was so tired. I was knackered. Yeah, and then I finished work at 2 o'clock, went home, went to sleep for 2 hours. I only really had a 2-hour nap anyway, and then I just got an early night. Yeah, so that's why I haven't really filmed anything. I know this is like a really really long story time as to why I haven't really filmed anything in this new routine vlog. So I think what I should probably do is, I'm not going to title this a new routine vlog because it's just not, like, that would just be like the most disappointing video ever. Yeah, I don't really know what this video is going to be now. But yeah, so that's where we're at. It's been a really eventful week. It's Saturday now, so I had Friday, Saturday off this week. I only work 4 days a week at Starbucks if I was to be there like full time. And it's lovely. Like, working 4 days a week is great. But I think I'll either be working 5 or 6 days a week when I start at this new place. So it was originally Monday to Thursday, 9 till, or like 10 till 3, but had a little bit of a chit chat with them, see if there's any wiggle room on that. And it's ended up being Monday to Wednesday, 9 till 5:30, which is ideal because then that frees up 4 whole days for Starbucks to schedule me in. So I think that'll be preferable. But yeah, so much has happened. I got offered a new job. I had to take my boyfriend to A&E. Oh yeah, he was fine, by the way. I forgot to say, he was literally fine. They basically just said it was like sleep related or something. Like, I just don't think they really cared, to be honest. But yeah, he's fine. Like, I didn't think it was anything serious anyway, but obviously I had to not entertain it. But yeah, I was literally like, I'm sure it's fine, but just in case, I guess. So yeah, it was all over the place. So I was gonna film a new routine vlog, but actually I haven't filmed anything. So I thought I would just give you guys a bit of a story time life update video instead. Sorry, my face just feels so dry. And then I think next week I will film the settling into a new routine vlog, honestly, because I do want to film that. I think the video would do well. I say that about every video, to be honest, not all of them do. That's fine. But yeah, like I say, it's been a really eventful week, really exciting week, to be honest. Apart from Wednesday, where I had to stay up all night, and Ben was literally fine, but that's fine. Yeah, so I'm not wearing any makeup today because I'm just having a chill day because, like I said, it has been a hectic week. I'm so freaking excited to start this new job though, because I genuinely think I have now found the perfect combination of jobs that I think I will actually enjoy, because I'll only have to do 2 to 3 days a week in hospitality, because don't get me wrong, like, the store I work at for Starbucks is so lovely, but I just don't like hospitality. I don't really like dealing with the general public every day. But yeah, I'm so excited for this new job. It's remote. I get to work from like coffee shops and stuff sometimes. It's within an industry that I would ideally like to work in if I had to work for the rest of my life, but ideally I'll monetize my channel one day. What else? I get a laptop and a phone provided for this job, so really excited. Don't know what type of phone it's going to be. Probably, I reckon it's going to be a Samsung. The lady that I'm going to be working with, when I text her, it's green messages, so I don't think it's an iPhone, but cool that I get a phone provided. And a laptop is probably going to be one of those like Lenovo ThinkPads, I think. So I'm definitely going to vlog what I can of the transition into like a new, what do you call it? Like, not place of work, industry, I guess. Like, I worked for EE for a while and that's a lot of admin based, but that was predominantly on the phones. That was horrific. Lots and lots and lots of complaint resolution, which is grating after a while, quite honestly. So this job is quite independent, I think. A lot of just working on my own schedule, which I'm just so excited about. I'm just so excited. But yeah, that was the life update. I'm gonna stop rambling because I know I just like talk and I talk and I talk, and for people that aren't invested in my life story, this is going to be boring. I know it's going to be boring. Even YouTubers that I like to watch, if they talk too long, I'm just like, oh, like, come on, girl. I just want to see nice aesthetic imagery. So I'm actually gonna also film a bit more of my day to day. So I've got some chores to do as usual, so I'm gonna put my headphones on, put away some washing, tidy up my office, because I do this every week, it always ends up a mess. And that's another thing, I get to work from my actual home office. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna put my headphones on and I am gonna just get some chores done. I'm so sorry for talking for so long. I hope that wasn't too boring. Maybe some of you wanna hear my life updates. Maybe some of you don't, I don't know. But like I said, you've got the option to skip or just not watch this video if you don't want to. But if you did listen, thank you for listening, and we're just gonna crack on with some chores now. This side of the wardrobe is a lost hope, to be honest. A lost hope? A lost cause, I think is what I meant. I just get scared that this is just, oh, can you see? I just get scared that it's gonna like snap in the middle and I'm gonna end up going down over there in the stairwell and die. I think it's alright. Normally I get my partner to do this, but I've asked him for weeks and he just hasn't done it, so just do it myself. Ow. Like, you can't really see. Just want to put this lampshade up now. See if the ladder will go away. That's fine. Oh, I'm sweating. Mission accomplished. Okay, I've put the bits and bobs in the loft. I did just spend like an hour on like live chat to GoDaddy because I used to have a domain name and then I don't use it anymore. But they charged me like 22 quid for like a year's worth of keeping the domain, but I couldn't access my account to cancel it, so I had to go on a live chat, but I got that resolved anyway. So I'm just gonna put another wash on, tidy my office, and I think that'll be it for today. But yeah, I'm just gonna crack on. This is just rubbish, which I need to take downstairs in a second. The returns I need to do. Rubbish. If I want to burn a candle, I'll put it in this because I'm just worried the cats will like set themselves on fire. Do you have to? So you have to move. I was gonna make icing sugar to go on my cinnamon buns, but we have this like really weird cupboard down here. I keep like some of my like baking stock that I don't use very often, but everything is just covered in tiny little black bugs. But only that cupboard has this problem, and I don't know what they are. It smells strange in the cupboard, like really musty. Just, yeah, everything in that cupboard is unusable, unfortunately. I don't really know what to do about that. Like all the other cupboards in the kitchen is fine, but it's just that one. The only thing we keep in there now is like the cat food, which is like sealed properly, so like, but yeah, disgusting. So just have plain cinnamon buns, I guess, but I was excited to have icing sugar on them. This is where I'm going to leave the video for today, I think. I just took down the lights that I put up for Christmas in my office. I just thought it's kind of like making the room feel a bit messier having those lights there, and I don't use them because it's not Christmas, so I just took them down, only to put them up in like 5 months time anyway. But yeah, I've done my chores for the day, had a productive day. Thank you for listening to my life updates and joining me while I do my chores. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.